Tyson. That's still Mike Tyson.
No matter what. But you don't just come out there and talk stupid to Mike Tyson.
That's still Mike Tyson.
No matter what.
That's Mike Tyson. No matter what.
Unless you know something. Even on the street. You see what happened to the guy on the airplane? Yeah. You don't talk stupid to Mike under no circumstances. That's not trying to throw no smoke, but I'm just trying to tell you what it is. You gotta know. If you're talking at the mic, you gotta truthfully be ready to defend yourself. I'm talking about with you, Jake, you ain't never boxed before, you probably have your pistol. Your box ain't gonna say you from Mike. You feel me?
That's my whole thing.
That bothers me a little bit too.
His speed and his speed and his movement. He hasn't seen that. And on top, you said, he's still. What'd you say? Like a horse punch in the chest.
Like a horse kicked me in my chest.
God damn, I don't want to feel that.
Wow. But you don't just come out there and talk stupid to Mike Tyson.
That's still Mike Tyson.
No matter what.
That's Mike Tyson. No matter what.
Unless you know something. You feel me?
All right. All praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rekah Kudash. Double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom wa abba babal. So, if you watch the Jake Paul Tyson fight, all right, you could see that Jake Paul won, but you saw Tyson throw the fight. And I knew he was going to throw it because I seen this video with Roy Jones Jr. that said Tyson hit like a horse kicking you, and he was fast. And Roy Jones Jr. was known for speed. All right, he made his career with speed. And he was saying that Jake Paul needs a gun to protect him from Tyson. But as you can see that the character Tyson that Tyson was playing, he was he threw in the towel right away. He pretty much gave up on the fight, which we know that something's up, just like Roy Jones Jr. said. There's something that's up if he's able to take on Tyson. So this just shows you how fake this America is. It tells you how fake the people of America are because they're willing to accept this bullshit. I looked up how much the seats are. The seats were $100 to $2,000. So people paid $2,000 a seat to go watch some bullshit. Right? I watched it free on Netflix just to see, if they had any satanic symbols, where they're promoting their agenda, and they did. Right here, in the beginning of the fight, they had the Suicide Squad, or Squid Game, Squid Game. Alright, which if you watch that show, it's about the elite playing with people's lives using their money. Alright? And then another thing, he kept biting his glove, which his glove said venom, which Jake Paul's gloves didn't say that. But then Jake Paul's coat had the skull and bone symbol on it. All right? So this shows you that America is a bunch of lies, made up bullshit. Which we already knew that. I'm just using this moment in this time to show and hopefully edify, that America is a big old scandal. Just like it claims to be a Christian country, and really it's not. And really, this is just to increase the pride of the Edomite, the so-called Caucasian. They got Trump elected, right? The elite gave him Trump, and then that built up their pride. Now, if you saw at the end, Jake Paul, he was wearing his red hat. All right, so these Edomites are going to be on an extra level of pride. All right, it says in Hosea 4:1, hear the word of Yahweh, ye sons of Israel, for Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of power in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fish of the sea also shall be taken away. All right? So the Lord, He's going to destroy America because America is a land that claims to be Christian, right? Claims to hold the truth. Even that Jake Paul at the end when they interview the fighters, he says, the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. You know what I'm saying? Which that whole fight was a goddamn lie. You know? So they're fork-tongued devils, the so-called Caucasians, and their whole entire system is wicked, and it's a goddamn lie. All right? Just like they teach you, one of the lies that I was sharing to the brothers, you can look it up for yourself, but they tell you that you only use a part of your brain. That's a lie. You actually use your whole entire brain. And that's why when they do CAT scans, your whole brain is lit up because your brain is completely active. All right? So everything you were taught in America is a lie. Just like the so-called white man being the son of God, that's a lie. Being a God, that's a lie. All right? So the Lord's going to destroy America, all right, for being a goddamn lie. Because they went out and told everybody that America was heaven on earth and anyone could come here and succeed because they're a Christian nation, they have morals, they have integrity, right? But in reality, you're like Mike Tyson in this world. You can't even, swing back. You're held back. Right? You want to succeed in this world, you got to sell your ass. You got to murder your children. You got to do all these horrible fucking things and then get humiliated on TV. All right? And that's why Edom really has how to pay. It says right here, verse 6, Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because they don't realize who we are. We are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. And we're here in captivity under the so-called white man because we sinned against our power. All right? We were living as the wicked and still are. Look at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is a wicked-ass nigga. All right? He's selling out his own ass for a couple of dollars. It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, right? Which Tyson, before you could, the elders speak about it, before he went to prison, before his career tanked, he came across the elders of One West, and he kissed a white, an Edomite, in front of him, in front of the elders of One West, and said that he loved the white man, Esau, Edom. So right after that, he went to prison, right? His own wife said he raped her, and she was sent to prison. He was sent to prison, and his career just tanked. All right? And now he's being humiliated in his senior ages, trying to scrape on the crumbs of Esau. It says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will reject thee. So Mike Tyson, all that fucking money, all that fame, it ain't gonna save him. If he's still here, when they make that implantable microchip mandatory, he's gonna have to take it. You see? So he's nothing. Really, Mike Tyson is nothing but a walking corpse. All right? Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children, which I was looking at his children, and you got to remember, one of his children were just hung from a treadmill, which we know how these Edomites get down, and they make you sacrifice your own family members to show that you want success. See, it says, as they were increased, so they sinned against me. What do you think Tyson's doing? To be increased, he's sinning against the Lord. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. And that's what I saw today with Tyson. Fucking shame. You know, all these Jake, they want to come to America thinking it's the dream come true. But really, in this bitter-ass place, all there is shame. Because you're always going to have a filthy, fucking, lawless, heathen Edomite ruling over you until Yahushua destroys this motherfucker. Right? And these people are fucking horrible trash. It says they're the bottom of the barrel in the scriptures. You know? There's no worse. There's shit in the water. That's how fucked up these Edomites are. They're like dirty-ass cavemen. You know? Retarded children. Alright? So everything's backwards, and they're ruling over us and shaming us. Right? But soon the tables are going to turn and they're going to be enslaved under us. And the shame is going to be on them. It tells you that in Obadiah. It says, verse 9, O thy mighty men, O Teman, which is a tribe of Esau, which today are the so-called Germans, right, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Right? So the shame is really going to end up on Esau. All right? And these reprobates like Tyson and these other 2/3 that are out trying to score $1 or score some kind of position in Esau's wicked kingdom, they're going to die with Esau. But the elect, we're going to judge Esau. It says in Obadiah 21, it says, and saviors, which the ones that will be saved is proper, shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau. And the kingdom shall be Yahweh's, which it tells you in Revelation 14. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. Right? And those are the men that sigh and that cry. Ezekiel 9 verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. The Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that have been scattered throughout the world in slavery, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations, which an abomination that the Lord hates is an unjust, an unfair balance. And that's what we have to put up with in this wicked-ass society, an unfair balance. That be done in the midst thereof. All right, Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. Right? So that's why you see what's happening today with Mike Tyson. Right? He now is covered in shame because he wanted that pride. And he's a very proud man, right? Very competitive. But pride is an abomination before the Lord. All right? And Esau being the wicked, right? Which they rule wickedly. So they use false balances, which is an abomination to Yahweh. But a just weight is his delight. So you red devils, you Edomites, you so-called Caucasians, you're going to have to suffer a great judgment. And it's placed upon you because you're the wicked that rule the world. And that's why the world is in a wicked-ass state. And you Jake that are for them, You're willing to suffer the shame for them. You sell out to them, right? You want them to continue. Oh, my white Jesus. You're going to die with them. Shame on you, fuckers. All right? But the Lord's going to bring a just weight. And he's going to punish all the wicked and them that do wickedly by fire. And he's going to turn America into a lake of fire. It says in Malachi 4 verse 1, behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Right? So, like Tyson, him and his ugly little fucking kids are going to die. You see? When the Lord punishes the wicked, those reprobates like Tyson and like Shaquille O'Neal, like these rappers and these movie stars and these Jake that are sold out, all right, from the rich to the poor, they're going to perish with the red devil, the so-called white man, in the lake of fire, which is America being nuked. And it's prophesied. It tells you that in Revelation 18, verse 17, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, to nothing. You see? And that's all I need right there. You read the rest for yourself. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, meaning nothing. Why? Because it's wicked. It's a wicked ass place. America is wicked. The whole system is wicked. It's created to oppress the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. Because we are in captivity. We are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. But soon the Lord's going to deliver us, and he's going to punish the wicked that oppress us.